iPad. Try it out. You hand that to me.
Emily, give me a mic check. Let me know if there's audio that shows up on mine. Let me know if audio shows up on number one. Check, check, check. Mic check, 1, 2. Not on one. Number 7, Kennedy, Trigg. Number 9, Holt, Carr. Number 13, Chloe, Field. Number 17, Luca, Papa. Number 20, Abigail, Scott. Number 22, Anna, Dodger. Number 25, Haley, Joe. And number 31, Brady, Everhart. In goal, number 23, Yahya Jimenez. And now, with the starting lineup, Rose-Hulman, the 5'6" junior from Savage, Minnesota, number 3, Lauren Marshall. The 5'3" sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, number 6, Riley Beasley. The 5'2" senior from Portage, Michigan, number 10, Tiana Martin. The 5'6" junior from South Bend, Indiana, number 12, Alexis Willauer. The 5'6" sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky, number 13, Allie Smith. The 5'3" junior from Lake Sterling, Illinois, number 60, Katie Choi. The 5'4" sophomore from Carpentersville, Illinois, number 25, Janae Gillis. The 5'6" senior from Brownsburg, Indiana, number 28, David Gibson. The 5'6" sophomore from Gilroy, California, number 31, Vianney Garcia. And the 6'2" graduate student from Glenwood, Washington, number 32, Kira Hill. In game on the Fighting Engineers, the 5'5" senior from Lafayette, Louisiana, number 00, Lily Doran.
Check, check, check. Welcome back to Rose-Hulman here on RHIT.TV. You're watching this 2024 season opener and this crosstown contest between St. Mary of the Woods and Rose-Hulman as we are about ready to kick off here in Terre Haute. St. Mary of the Woods will kick off first. We'll run through the starting lineups for St. Mary of the Woods. Carly Balas, Olivia Wainscott, Kennedy Trigg, Lois Carr, Chloe Field, Luca Popoff, Abigail Scott, Hannah Rogers, Kaylee Lowe, and Raylee Everhart. As we are underway. In goal for the Pomeroys is Yahida Jimenez. For the Fighting Engineers, they'll come out in a 4-4-2 formation. The back, it's Vianney Garcia and Janae Gillis in the middle, with Allie Smith and Alexis Willauer on the wings. In the midfield for the Fighting Engineers, it's Riley Heasley, the sophomore from Lexington, Kentucky, and the senior captain, Kiana Martin. On the outside, it's Lauren Marcourt and Jaden Gibson, another fellow captain for the Fighting Engineers. And then up top, same as last year for the starting two of Katie Choi and Kira Hicks. Season opener for the Fighting Engineers. St. Mary of the Woods comes in at 1-2. A nice move by Gibson. Touch around the defender, but cleared away. That's number 17, Luca Popoff, with the clearance. Ball into the middle. Choi at the top of the box. Marquardt recovers to her right. Tries to slip one through, but a nice tackle by the Pomeroys. But cleared to the back of the Fighting Engineers defense, and they'll recycle it here. A nice ball by Choi down the side. Can Marquardt get there? Played out of bounds by number 13, Chloe Field. And it'll be a throw in deep in St. Mary of the Woods territory. Again, the Pomeroys coming in at 1-2 on the season. Fell 3-0 to Grace in their last time out. Did pick up a 2-1 win over Huntington and fell 10-0 to Indiana State. There's a shot by Riley Heasley, but safely saved by Yahaida Jimenez, the freshman keeper from Bremen, Indiana. St. Mary of the Woods trying to play out of the back here. Rose-Hulman pressing high. Both of their wings high up the field here to the Pomeroys to play out of the back. And this one's going to be a foul called on Kiana Martin. It'll be a free kick for the Pomeroys. Martin, a senior from Portage, Michigan, playing her 5th year of soccer as she takes advantage of the final year of COVID waivers here for the Fighting Engineers. And that one played to the middle. A foul will be called on number 13, Chloe Field, as Marquardt made a nice cut into the middle. It'll be a free kick for the Fighting Engineers. Allie Smith stands over it here. You got the 6'2" target of Kira Hicks standing in the box. Hicks was the go-to scorer on last season's team with 10 goals. Only player with more than 4 for the Fighting Engineers. And the ball played into her now, but poked away by St. Mary of the Woods. And it's Kennedy Trigg trying to play it up ahead. Trigg has one of the 2 goals on the season for St. Mary of the Woods. A nice defensive effort there by Janae Gillis, earning her first career start for Rose-Hulman. Into the midfield, played up ahead, trying to connect with the striker. But a nice play there by Rayleigh Everhart to get into the middle of Rose-Hulman defense. Carr attacking the right side. Smith on her. Cross into the box. Blocked away by Gillis. But that'll give us our first corner of the contest here for the Pomeroys. Five minutes into this one, just one shot coming earlier for Rose-Hulman. It'll be Kennedy Trigg standing over this corner on the right side. Played into the box. Headed away by Gillis. Not yet out of harm's way, though, as the Pomeroys retain possession. Again, played to the outside, but this will be offside on Lois Carr. Just got a little too ahead of the back line there. The Fighting Engineers, coming off an 8-4-5 season last year, finished 5-2-1 in the HCAC and earned the number 4 seed in the tournament. Ended up winning the opening round game against Anderson before falling to the eventual conference champions, the Hanover Panthers. This year, once again, picked to finish in the top half of the conference, the number 3 spot in the preseason coaches poll. Fighting Engineers picked up one first-place vote in that poll. Hanover was picked first with 7 first-place votes. Transy with 2. It's a dangerous ball played across the box there by Katie Choi. And it goes out of bounds for a corner here for the Fighting Engineers. It'll be Jaden Gibson with the corner on the far corner of the field. Stop the clock. And the clock will be stopped as Gibson fixing her shin guards, it looks like. The corner in from Gibson. It hits Lauren Marcourt. Oh, what a save there. It was Katie Choi getting the final touch on that one, but Yahaida Jimenez with a great play in the middle to keep that one out of the net. And we're going to get a foul here on St. Mary of the Woods. And we're going to stop the clock as Riley Heasley coming off the field. It looks like she may have some blood after taking a nasty shot to the face there on that one. And it looks like a warning given there to Lois Carr for her foul at the top of the box. So looking at different games across the conference, first game of D3 competition for the Fighting Engineers and all of the HCAC, as it looks like Stacia Brooks will come into the game for the Fighting Engineers as the free substitution into the midfield for Riley Heasley. And we're back underway as Alexis Willauer takes it up the right side. So again, different games across the HCAC right now. Every HCAC team in action today. And we'll get those scores for you later this half. That one tried to play up ahead by St. Mary of the Woods, but blocked away by Garcia, and the Fighting Engineers will recycle it to the back. You'll notice that a lot from this Rose-Hulman team. Comfortable playing with their defenders on the ball. It's a good ball played up ahead there by Smith, but Jimenez comes out of the box to make the play. Just 2 goals so far this season for the Pomeroys, as it was Lois Carr and Kennedy Trigg each finding the back of the net in that 2-1 win against the Foresters of Huntington. This one played up, taking control by Choi, plays it back to her midfielders, but given away there by Rose-Hulman. The Pomeroys will try to play it up ahead. They look to use their speed, especially with Trigg and Carr. But that ball poked away by Willauer. And Rose-Hulman will look to attack once again. The HCAC teams in action today. Mount St. Joseph traveled to Ohio Wesleyan. Transylvania hosted Covenant. Franklin hosting Wilmington. Hanover travels to Capital, and the newcomers of the HCAC, the Berea Mountaineers, hosting Asbury in the season opening contest. Ball played, tried to play up ahead to Hicks, but right to a St. Mary of the Woods defender. And the Pomeroys will try to play out of the back once more, but good defense there by Marcourt, and she earns a throw-in for the Fighting Engineers. This one poked away by the Pomeroys away from Kiana Martin. It was Kaylee Lowe making the play and saving it nicely to avoid a corner for the Fighting Engineers. Neither team able to get control of the game so far. Most of the possession has been in the Rose-Hulman half, but not many great opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net. As Martin earns another throw-in for Rose-Hulman. Martin takes control here, plays it off to Smith, but pass is behind her. And it'll go back to the Woods. Rose-Hulman returns 3 All-HCAC players from last year's team, including keeper Lily Dore, who has yet to see any action thus far. Their other 2, winger Lauren Marcourt, and their graduate captain is forward Kira Hicks, their 10-goal scorer last year. That ball played up ahead by Trigg, trying to track it down is Hannah Rogers, but Alexis Willauer does well to play it out. A long throw in, almost falls to Carr, but Allie Smith able to clear it away. Misclearance there by Brooks. And another pass given right back to the Pomeroys. That ball mishit a little, but it does find Rogers. That ball stays in play after the slip. And now Rose-Hulman looks to attack. Lauren Marcourt up the left side. She cuts into her right foot, but a nice clearance away there by Kaylee Lowe. And Lily Dore, the Rose-Hulman keeper, a senior from Lafayette, Louisiana, will get her first touch of the contest. Brooks across midfield, tries to play it up ahead to Hicks, but too far out of reach, and Jimenez will come out and collect. 13 minutes in, 2 shots for the Fighting Engineers as we stay scoreless here in Terre Haute. Good pressure there by Lois Carr as she takes control. Kennedy Trigg at the top of the 18, dribbles into her left. Looking for anyone to pass the ball to. She finds number 25. Shot in, blocked by Martin. On the rebound, it's 31. And nothing doing. Good job by Lily Dore to poke that ball away from Rayleigh Everhart, who was in one-on-one on the Rose-Hulman keeper. That's the best offensive attack we've seen from the Pomeroys thus far, but a good job by the reigning all-conference keeper, Lily Dore. And that'll be a foul called on Kiana Martin, and it'll be a free kick for the Pomeroys as Kennedy Trigg earned that free kick. We've yet to see Riley Heasley back in the ballgame, hoping that she is okay after her hard hit to the face earlier. They don't have a shot. 3 Pomeroys will stand over this one. About 30 yards from goal. It's touched, played into the top of the 18. Headed dangerously into the middle, but cleared away for Rose-Hulman. That one took a touch off of Gibson and went directly to the top of the 6-yard box. But luckily, Rose-Hulman able to get the final touch and clear it out of harm's way. Fighting Engineers, a very balanced team. 8 freshmen, 10 sophomores, 8 juniors, 7 seniors, as well as their 1 graduate student, Kira Hicks. The Pomeroys look to recycle it to the right. Abigail Scott will have a go from about 35 yards out for the first shot of the game for St. Mary of the Woods, but Lily Dore collects easily. Carly Ballas falls while trying to take control of that one. Played out ahead of Lauren Marcourt, and Rose-Hulman will earn a throw-in. Throw up ahead, touched. Not touched by St. Mary of the Woods. Katie Choi thought it took a touch. Instead, it will go out for a goal kick for the Woods. "17 minutes into this one. Couple dangerous opportunities for each team thus far, but nothing in the back of the net to show for it. That one played out of bounds towards the Rose-Hulman coaches. Fighting Engineers coached by Amy Hellowell in her 16th season at Rose-Hulman. Took over the job in 2009 from Coach Brad Howder. And Hellowell has led her teams to 140 wins in her time here with the Fighting Engineers. 140 wins, 103 losses, and 25 draws in her 15th year. She currently sits second in the HCAC among active coaches, trailing only Jim Watts at Hanover. Hicks dribbles into her right. In the box, she'll look to cross, but it's poked away by Ballas, and it'll be another Rose-Hulman corner kick, their second of the game. Jaden Gibson will line up over it, the right-footed winger. Gibson tallied 4 assists last season in her junior year, finishing just 1 shy of the team lead. Another great ball played into the box, but headed away by the Pomeroys. Just no one home for the Fighting Engineers. Trigg has it at midfield, but poked away by Smith. And again, Rose-Hulman recycles. This one played ahead by Smith, but it's going to be too far out of play for a goal kick. Jimenez on the season, 1 game played. She did allow 1 goal, made 4 saves. As the Pomeroy stats a little skewed on the defensive side of the ball after their 10-0 defeat to Division I Indiana State. This one played to the outside. Stacia Brooks runs onto it. She has more Lauren Marcourt up the left. Marcourt with her left foot tries to cross it, but unable to get all the way around the ball. It'll be another goal kick for the Pomeroys. Lois Carr has it in the middle. Allie Smith all over her on defense. But a good play there by Carr to get it out of traffic. And now Trigg intercepts that pass at midfield. She'll try to use her speed up the left side. Has the overlapping run of Olivia Wainscott. And she'll take it here. Wainscott tries to play it into the middle, but nobody home, and Dore will Good initial ball there by Trigg to find the overlapping run, but just unable to get that second ball into the middle of the field. Choi up the right side. Has two runners in the box with Hicks and Marquardt. This one played to the top of the 18, but poked away by Chloe Field. And again, it'll be Rayleigh Everhart trying to attack, but the Rose-Hulman defense pokes it away. Martin straight down the middle of the field. Cuts to her right. The shot easily saved by Jimenez. Martin did a nice job getting into the middle there, but ultimately the shot falls harmlessly into the arms of the keeper. That's one that the Fighting Engineers need another run into the 18 instead of Martin trying to take that on herself. But with the initial game for the Fighting Engineers, there's going to be those communication errors that they're going to have to work out throughout this non-conference season. Garcia plays up to Gibson. Plays it into the middle all the way through everybody. Lauren Marquardt on the attack. Field gets there first. And a nice job there to find teammate Luca Popoff. But again, the Fighting Engineers will get the throw in. Very warm and humid here in Terre Haute, Indiana for this first non-conference contest of the season. It's going to be a throw-in for Rose-Hulman. And we'll have a water break here in the first half, exactly halfway through here in Terre Haute. We'll take a break here on RHIT.TV. Still scoreless here in the Crosstown Classic. And we're back to action here in Terre Haute. Fighting Engineers get the throw in. Headed on by Hicks. But another clearance by St. Mary of the Woods. Looks like at the next stoppage we'll have our first official sub of the game. Non-injury sub. As it's Roxy Forg set to come in. Carr plays it up ahead. Nice defense by Alexis Willauer to halt that run. Hannah Rogers would have been in on goal if not for that stop by Willauer. Rose-Hulman volleyball also in action right now over in Pella, Iowa at the Central Grinnell tournament. They won the first set 25-19 against Buena Vista in Iowa. That team full of freshmen, 9 newcomers to just 8 returners. So anxious to see how they do here in their opening tournament. Two of their freshmen, Hannah Bergfeld and Amaya Harrell, with 9 kills combined in that first set. And now we'll get that substitution for St. Mary of the Woods as number 5, Roxy Forg, comes in for Everhart. Forg, a junior defender from Tipton, Indiana, went to Tipton High School. The majority of this St. Mary of the Woods team from the state of Indiana, less one defensive midfielder, Maya Snyder from Ontario, Canada. Played in the middle by Martin. Choi gets the shot but blocked away. Now this shot goes just wide. Good effort there by Rose-Hulman, but nothing coming. No subs for Rose-Hulman at that water break as they keep their same 11 on. The only change thus far has been Stacia Brooks for Riley Heasley. And St. Mary of the Woods will earn a throw-in. Marquardt whips this cross in, but behind Hicks and too far ahead of Gibson. And again, Jimenez will connect. The 1-2 from Smith to Choi, back to Smith, up the left side. We'll see if the southpaw can whip this one in. She does. Headed away to Choi. Brooks at the top of the 18, but saved. Another nice effort there. One of the most threatening shots of the game there by Stacia Brooks, but another save by Jimenez. Now Trigg on the sideline. The 1-2 with Chloe Field. Cross in, but Dore will come out and collect just ahead of Hannah Rogers. Nice crowd out here at Rose-Hulman. It is freshman move-in day here at Rose-Hulman. So a lot of families here on campus and new freshmen ready to start their class of 2028 college experience. It's been a fun day here on campus. Following this one, we'll have the second game of our women's-men's doubleheader. Stay with us here on RHIT.TV as the Rose-Hulman men's team will take on the Greenville University Panthers. Those two teams have played times in the last 7 years, and all 6 of those meetings have been one-goal contests. So you know we're going to be in for a good one here at Rose-Hulman. Taking a look at a little bit of the series history between these two ball clubs. The Fighting Engineers lead the all-time series 17-1 with 2 draws. Just 1 win for the Pomeroys coming on their home field. St. Mary of the Woods did earn a draw last season on their home turf with a 2-2 outcome after scoring the game-tying goal with about 7 minutes to go in that contest. A good ball played in, and it will fall harmlessly to Lily Dore. Choi up the left side, seeing if she can work her way around Pomeroy's defense, but it'll go out for a throw-in. The next dead ball favoring Rose-Hulman will see 2 subs for the Fighting Engineers, make it 3 subs upcoming for Rose-Hulman. Trigg up the left side. Alexis Willauer on her. Gets around her down the left side of the field. Not many options for the Pomeroys in the box, though, as Trigg crosses this one in. Blocked away by Willauer, and we will have a corner kick. And now the subs will enter the game for the Fighting Engineers and the Pomeroys. 1 for us and 1 for them. 15? 15. No, that's a 5. That's a 4. That's a 17. 35, 32, 9. Do you have 9 in? For them? Yeah, for us. Yeah. I'm good. I'm good on us. Oh, gotcha. I need them. Oh, sorry. I'll just say I'll do 20, 0. I need far side of the 17, field. Okay. Blonde on the far side. This one. Sorry, 1. I already have her. Where the fuck are we missing? 7, 9, 1, 20, 17, 13. 5. You already have 5. 4. There's 4 over there. I think we're good. Played up ahead, it's Alex Adams. Emma Johns into the middle, it's poked away. It'll be a Rose-Hulman corner. And now we'll get the sub for Rose-Hulman. It's number 7. Coming into the game, that's freshman Taylor Bede, replacing Alexis Willauer. Those last subs for Rose-Hulman, it was Sydney Schuler, the freshman, making her first collegiate appearance. Alex Adams coming in up top, Emma Johns on the wing, and Natalie Morrow also into the midfield. Adams has it on the right. Poked away, but the Fighting Engineers stay with it. As a young group on the field now with 3 freshmen. Janae Gillis, the center back, carries it down the middle, out of reach of Sydney Schuler for a Pomeroy's throw-in. This one played up ahead, but right to Gillis, and she'll recycle it around with this defense. Gillis plays this one up ahead, trying to find Allie Smith down the left side, but Field able to get there. It'll go out of play for a Pomeroy's throw. 11 minutes to go here in the first half here in Terre Haute. Again, you're watching Rose-Hulman Women's Soccer on RHIT.TV. I'm Landon Bundy on the call for today's season opener. As that one goes out for a Pomeroy goal kick. Good defense there by Sydney Schuler. Schuler, a freshman from Bloomington, Illinois. Went to University High School, a high school on the campus of Illinois State University. That ball played up ahead. Kennedy Trigg showing off her speed, tries to cross one in, has Lois Carr in the middle. Allie Smith pokes it away, but the Pomeroys will earn their second corner of the ball game. The corner comes into the middle. Great ball in. Punched away by Lily Dore. They're going to say it was headed over the bar. Trying to see several bodies in there for St. Mary of the Woods. Looks like it was Carly Balas that got her head to it for the third shot of the game for the Pomeroys. Fighting Engineers have had a hard time getting their leading goal scorer from last season many touches here in this attacking third. Kira Hicks, her 10 goals last year. Brooks brings this one down in the middle, finds Emma Johns on the right side. Johns cuts in on her left, plays one in, trying to find Sydney Schuler, but Jimenez comes out to collect. It looks like the new sub set to come in for the Pomeroys is Maya Snyder, the lone non-Indiana native on this Pomeroys team. Brooks, nice touch with her outside of her foot to Smith. Smith finds Hicks. Connects with Schuler. The shot blocked away by Luca Popoff, and it'll go out of bounds for a corner kick. Schuler got the inside of her boot to it there and hit it hard, but blocked away for a Rose-Hulman corner. And now it'll be the freshman Sydney Schuler standing over it here on the left side of the field. Adams standing in the box, the other Fighting Engineers standing around the 18. To the far post, goes through everybody. Johns collects, and her cross is poked away. Now Taylor Beatty crosses one in. Goes all the way through to Schuler on the left side. Schuler dancing, gets it on her right. But blocked away, and Jimenez will recover. 7 to go here in the opening half of soccer of the 2024 Rose-Hulman women's soccer season. Fighting Engineers leading in shots 7-3. Great defense there by Vianney Garcia, the sophomore center back from Gilroy, California. Fighting Engineers recruit very heavily nationwide. As Hicks gets her foot to it, plays it up ahead, it's Emma Johns. Cuts back to her left, into the middle, nobody home. The Fighting Engineers with players from 17 different states and one country on this ball club, as that one shot in by Natalie Morrow and collected by the keeper. Again, 17 states represented on this Fighting Engineer soccer team. The leading states of Indiana and Illinois with 6 each. But California, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Wisconsin, all with 2 players representing their states. Lena Durini, one of the freshmen on this ball club, the lone player from outside the United States, as she hails from Toronto in Ontario, Canada. Lois Carr trying to connect forward, but cleared away by Gillis, who's looked very good in her first career start, the sophomore from Carpentersville, Illinois. And the Fighting Engineers will play out of the back here with 5 minutes remaining in the first half. This one played up ahead, but too far by Morrow. Johns unable to get there, but she'll keep her run going as the Fighting Engineers move that press all the way up, trying to force a mistake on the back line. And there it is. Sydney Schuler intercepts the pass, has Adams in the middle. The shot over the bar. Great job by the Rose-Hulman press to force that mistake, and a great opportunity that's just sent high. Subs coming into the game for the Pomeroys include Cambry James, the freshman from Brazil, Indiana, just up the road, and Maya Snyder from Ontario, Canada. And they'll replace Wayne Scott and Carr. Adams fights for the ball inside the 18. Schuler gets her foot on it. Finds Morrow at the top of the 18. But her attempt at a shot just poked away before she could get her boot to it. And this one will be played up ahead and go out for a goal kick. Rose-Hulman volleyball on a 6-1 run right now to take a lead in the second set as they look to take a 2-0 advantage here in their season opener out in Iowa. And that's going to be a handball on Taylor Beatty. So that ball came awkwardly off her foot. Three minutes remaining here in the opening half of soccer. That one blocked away. Sydney Schuler gets possession. She's put in a good 10 minutes of work here in her first varsity appearance. Adams cuts to her left foot. The shot blocked away. And the second ball cleared by the Pomeroys. That ball poked away by number 1, Hope Donald. But a nice job by the outside back, recovering into the middle, Taylor Beatty. Vianney Garcia had the ball taken off her foot there, but the threat neutralized by the freshman. Now Hicks plays it ahead, trying to find Emma Johns on the right side, but just out of harm's way, but a good job by Johns to tackle it away. Ball played into the middle, and we're going to get a foul called on the outside. It's going to be on number 89, Maya Snyder, and a free kick just outside the corner of the 18 for the Fighting Engineers. We're under a minute to play. That ball crossed in by Johns, but collected by Jimenez. And we're now under 30 seconds to go here in the half. And that'll do it for the first half of soccer here in Terre Haute. Scoreless between the Fighting Engineers and the Pomeroys. We'll be back with your first half stats in just a moment. And we are ready to get back to action here in Terre Haute, Indiana, as the second half is underway here in a scoreless ball game between the Pomeroys and the Fighting Engineers. Fighting Engineers come out in the second half with the same lineup that ended the first half. Across the back, Allie Smith, Janae Gillis, Vianney Garcia, and Taylor Beatty. Up top, Katie Choi and Alex Adams. And across the midfield, Sydney Schuler, Natalie Morrow, Stacia Brooks, and Emma Johns. Some first half stats for you. The Fighting Engineers outshoot the Pomeroys 10-3. 5 shots on goal for Rose-Hulman to 2 for the Pomeroys. And the Pomeroy keeper Yahaira Jimenez has already doubled her season save total. 4 coming into today, 5 in today's contest. Morrow with the interception, plays it to the middle. Choi looking up ahead, but the pass mishit. Gillis will track that one down, and they'll reset at the back. Garcia to Morrow. And they'll recycle it back around. 3 different players with shots for the Pomeroys. Carly Ballas, Kennedy Trigg, and Abigail Scott, each with 1, as this long ball played ahead for Emma Johns, but it'll be out of reach and a throw-in for the Pomeroys. For Rose-Hulman, Alex Adams and Katie Choi with 3 shots each. And then it was the subs getting into the action. Sydney Schuler, Stacia Brooks, and Natalie Morrow, each with 1. Kiana Martin also with 1. The big thing for the Fighting Engineers is 0 shots for Kira Hicks. Just goal scorer from a year ago, averaged over half a goal a contest, 10 goals in 17 games, and they've just unable to get her into the action. Beat will settle it and swing it around with Garcia. Played up ahead. Adams trying to beat the defender to it. She cannot. And it'll go out of bounds for a Rose-Hulman throw. Beatty up ahead, hits Adams. The cross in on the right foot to the back post. Sydney Schuler, goal! Fighting Engineers! Sydney Schuler finds the back of the net on a beautiful cross by Alex Adams. And the Fighting Engineers take a 1-0 lead here in their season opener. Rose-Hulman goal by number 9, Sydney Schuler. Assist by number 14, Alex Adams. And not even 3 minutes into the second half, it's 1-0 Rose-Hulman. A sub coming into the game for the Pomeroys will be number 89, Maya Snyder. And she'll replace number 2, Olivia Wainscott. But a beautiful cross across the box and finding the run of the outside winger, Sydney Schuler, scoring a goal in her first career game with the Fighting Engineers. Pomeroys trying to get that one back now. Garcia up to Choi, a beautiful ball around to Schuler. Schuler on the run, 2 defenders to beat, she gets around 1. And a beautiful tackle there by the defender. I believe that is Chloe Field tracking back to make that play. If Schuler was able to get around there, it was a 2-on-2. Another great opportunity for Rose-Hulman. They've certainly come out of the half fired up, looking to put the ball in the back of the net and capitalize on their chances. But Kennedy Trigg gets up the right side, crosses one in. It's a 2-on-1 brought down by Roxy Forg. but unable to control it. That pass out of bounds by Rose-Hulman. The first goal of the 2024 season for the Fighting Engineers. Rose-Hulman looked very threatening in their scrimmages earlier this season. A 1-0 win over Illinois College, in which they had a plethora of chances that they just weren't able to capitalize on. And then a 5-0 victory over Wabash Community College in their second scrimmage, which saw them score 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of action. Took a little longer than that today, but on the board and in the lead here in the second half. Maya Snyder up the left side, gets around Taylor Bede, but the clearance off of the Pomeroys by Vianney Garcia. Good play by the sophomore center back. Garcia played nearly every game last season for the Fighting Engineers as a freshman, and she comes out here as a sophomore in that starting center back role. Looking back to last year's team, Rose-Hulman returns 10 of their 12 top minutes earners. The main loss comes on the back line. Megan Fodor, their senior center back last season, and that's who Garcia is going to have to step into the shoes of. Choi finds that one, cuts to her left foot. The shot in, and it's going to go just wide. The 4th shot of the game by Choi. This one trickles over to the corner on the right side. And it's going to go out for a corner kick for the Fighting Engineers. Last touch by the Pomeroys in the middle. It'll be corner kick number 5 for Rose-Hulman. And we saw what they did on the earlier cross by Alex Adams. This time it'll be the left-footed Emma John standing over it. Low cross in, skips in. Poked away, but finds the foot of Adams, who tries a little over the head, and the shot goes wide. Again, Rose-Hulman back on the attack. This cross by Schuler deflected away. And we're going to get a foul here on Allie Smith at the top of the 18. It'll be a free kick for the Pomeroys. Numbers for the Pomeroys a little hard to see, so I can't quite see who drew that foul. It looks like it might have been number 25. Kaylee Lowe, the senior from Northview High School, just up the road here in Terre Haute over in Northview. A pair of subs set to come into the game for the Pomeroys here with 37 minutes remaining. A little 1-2 for Schuler and Adams. Played into the middle, headed by Johns, but out of the reach and collected by Yahaira Jimenez. Been very impressed by the play of Jimenez today. Only a freshman from Northern Indiana in Bremen High School up near South Bend. And now we'll get the pair of subs for the Pomeroys. It'll be number 1, Hope Donald, and number 4, Claire Donald. The sophomore sisters from Tri-West. And they'll be replacing number 22, Hannah Rogers, and number 5, Roxy Forg. This one cleared away by Vianney Garcia off the press box. Off the VO camera, Luckily does not fall over there. Meanwhile, the Pomeroy's on the attack once again. Taylor Bead clears it away, but not far enough as Snyder controls. This one again cleared up ahead, and Rose-Hulman will get possession on the throw-in. Checking in on some Rose-Hulman volleyball, the Fighting Engineers won the second set as well, leading 2-0, and up 19-17 here in the third set, looking for a clean 3-0 sweep against the Buena Vista Beavers. Kennedy Trigg gets around Vianney Garcia, and she's showing off her speed here. Plays it into the middle, but a great job by Allie Smith clearing that one away. And now we're going to get a foul called on number 1, Hope Donald. Great job by Allie Smith to recover. The Fighting Engineers have shown several times that their outside backs have come over into the middle to thwart off some Pomeroy attacks. Goal, Rose-Hulman. Allie Smith finding the back of the net on a beautiful strike into the middle. Outside the 18 and finding the upper corner with that shot. And the Fighting Engineers take a 2-0 lead here in Terre Haute on a beautiful strike. It might have started a couple minutes late, but they have the water breaks too, so that's probably it. And now we just had lightning, so they're calling the game. Yep, we just had a strike of lightning. Yep. Yep, sounds good. Yep. And it looks like we have a strike of lightning in the area, loud clap of thunder. And we are going to have to pause the game and clear everybody out. We'll be back in a moment on RHIT.TV. Once again, we are in a minimum 30-minute delay. You must leave the premises. Thank you. Same for you guys. All updates for the game will be available on Twitter on the RHIT Sports page. Stay tuned for all updates there.